having so much fun with this square wire that I thought, let's do some really easy pendants. And something amazing about just squishing stuff as tight as possible. It makes it easy and fun and strong. Because when you have really loose stuff all spread out like this, it's cool because you can see through it and stuff, but it's hard to make it strong. Often it's kind of flimsy. So this is going to be super easy and fun and strong, right? Okay, got that down. So I'm taking about 16 inches, but really you can play around with any amount. You can just do these. This is just going to be a sculpture. I'm just going to squish it and bend it and twist it and do stuff. But I've never done it with square wire. I've done it this several times with other thick gauges like 18 and 16. This is 18 gauge square. Unfortunately, because it's square, it fits in beads a lot less easily. So I found that this fits in only 10 millimeter and it's sometimes 8 millimeter. So we're going to go see even that, like it goes halfway through. Isn't that a beautiful stone, by the way? This is a antique. I mean, it's a, what's it called? African turquoise, which is code for dyed jasper when you order online. But see that, even that, it goes in, but as soon as there's the slightest bend in the wire, it like doesn't want to move anymore. So you got to make sure your wire is totally straight. And I find that's the same with the 8 millimeters if you can get them in at all. But that's okay. I mean, you can do this without stones or beads. You could just make a sculpture. But let's do this. Let's, we got him in the middle of the wire now. So let's make this fun. It's like the earth. Look at that. I might have to give up some of my flat earth ideology because this really is proving to me that, look, this is round and it looks like the earth. Do you need more proof than that? I mean, I don't think NASA is behind this because there's nothing behind this but a table. But anyway, so we're in the middle. We're gonna go. We'll go bend. So square wire feels it's so much nicer to work with than round wire. You get used to round wire and then you jump on this stuff and you're like, oh, this is the good stuff. Oh, so I'm gonna wrap it around a few times, and that's cool. Now, should we go around one more? That's fun. Look at that. Yeah, it's getting in there. Should we try to squeeze this part a little tighter? Let's see what happens. Don't want to scratch it because this, even though it's called antique copper, it has a coating. So underneath is bare copper, which is not the worst thing in the world if you scratch it, but it's good not to scratch things. So I think I'm just going to do this pattern that I do a lot. I wanted to do a crazy sculpture. Maybe I'll do that next video. Let's just do a nice tight loop here. Yeah, let's do some crazy sculpture stuff, right? Let's have some fun. Let's see what we can do. See, you can twist this wire. Even twisting it makes like a different shape because see instead of looking like this one, it looks like that one. Yeah. But in any case, I don't even know if I should have twisted it before experimenting more because I don't even know what I'm going to do with this part here, but make a few little loop-de-loops maybe now that it's all twisted. That's fun. Just bend this around, make those tighter. Yeah, I like that. Make them tighter, bend them, make everything tight. It's like always the best way to do things. Just make things super tight. It'll come around. Oh, that spiral's looking cool. Maybe this is gonna have some loose stuff. I was gonna squish it all together, but this is like looking fun, right? All right, let's make our top loop. That's going to be our bail before we go any further. Then we can just play around with the rest of it. So that's going to be our top loop. And oh man, this is already like really strong. We'll come back around with this guy. Oh man, I wish I took like 5 times as much. I'm going to make another video after this. Just do another one. And when you roll a coil even with square wire, it like comes out looking super cool, like cooler than normal coils, and it's easier, it rolls easier, it lays flatter. That's not much of a coil there, that's like barely, but still, trust me. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool already. It's not as thick or tight as I wanted, so we're gonna mess around some more, but let's see what we can come up with. Let's bend it this way. Ooh, bending it down over the top of the bead. It's different. Let's scarf this before we go any further. Oh, I just realized something. I can take more square wire and do this again. I can have like a ton of fun. Even though that one's finished. Look at this, it's just a jumbled mess. It's a jumbled mess. But not a bad pendant, right? What can we do? I want to move this kind of like, I want to move these kind of diagonal like that. There we go. And I like that better. Sometimes it's good just lay it flat on the table and just like feel how it would lay against somebody's chest as opposed to just holding it in the air. So see how that just boom falls into place. I don't like my pendants to always spin around. Sometimes people don't care. I don't know. I like when they just lay flat and face forward and they just look amazing. So now I have to ask myself, now that spins, that's cool. I have to ask myself, will this get pulled out of shape if you yank on it? Yes, it will. Totally will. So what do I want to do about that? Do I want to take some thinner gauge and wrap it in there? Yeah, why not? I wanted to do all this in one step, but let's take some thinner gauge. Do I have some 26? Yeah, I have some 26 left. Take some 26 and just wrap it in there real quick. Whoops. Yeah, so this part is really just, it's only connected right there, and so I could lift this whole thing off. So immediately I want to come in here. And can I get in there, or did I make it too tight? Let's see. Oop, I can get right in there. That's good. That'll work. All right, let's wrap it around there a few times. Hold still. Okay, got that. Pull it tight. Go in again. Pull it tight. Okay. All right, now we immediately want to get it through this guy. And maybe through that guy too. Nope, we did not want to go through both. I want to go through him. Okay. Pull tight. Go around again. Pull tight. Okay. All right, that's good. You don't even see that. And now the whole thing is strong. Okay, that's all I needed. Now this part could get yanked out too, so I'm going to come up here with this and just scarf him, and that'll be, yeah, this is a really easy fix. We're going around, and that's good because he could use a little bit of scarfing. He needed a little bit of decoration going on there, so I'm just going to come all the way to the end of the wire, and that's it. That's just enough to tuck it. Tuck it in, tuck it down deep. He's got a good, cute little scarfing going on there now, and ooh, this is luxurious. Isn't this luxurious? Now with this guy, we have some room. We'll just come around, keep coming around here, because until we can't get under anymore. I'll just, why not? Like make that little loop-de-loop go all the way around there like that. That'll be cool. Okay, that's about all I can get it in there, because after that it gets too tight against the stone, and I don't want to squeeze it and mess it and try to go all the way around. I just like, that's cute, just like that. It's enough, just enough. Looks good. And we still have some wire left. We can grab onto something else that might be weak. Ooh, still got a few weak spots like right there. Perfect. Let's see. Go straight up here. Just grab right onto there. So this wire doesn't look, now it's covering across the stone. That doesn't look pretty, but that's the back. That's the front. So we're cool, we're cool. It kind of wants to pull to the diagonal. That's fine with me. Let's see where else we can, let's wrap it around it twice just to make it tighter. We still have some wire to play with. Feels good when you have extra wire to play with. I always try not to take too much wire because I don't want to use up. I've heard this new thing, you can leave the wire right on the spool. That's cool. Maybe I should try that next time. Then I'll just use just the right amount of wire. Not too much, not too little. Now this guy's coming up and he's going to further strengthen it with more scarfing. So this is perfect. Come around there, and now we're going to build it up higher, build that scarfing up, because that was looking good and it needed to go a little higher, right? Get it nice and stacked just right. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect. I didn't cut one piece of wire. I didn't waste anything. Used the full amount both times. That's going to go in there, and that's going to tuck really deep down in there. Get it in there. Get it deep in there. Oh, that's like so simple, but it looks cool, right? Can you imagine with a beautiful dress, like a beautiful black dress with this pendant? Let's make it a little more. I love to make my pendants just like what's the word, convex. So they just kind of bow out like that, and then the edges are against the flat surface of the person. So that's pretty good. Let's try to muscle it a little bit more. I love it. Look at that. Put some jump rings in there. I got a beautiful chain. I think a little dainty chain. I want the chain to overpower this. Yeah.